What's up, Geeksters? It's me, Omar from Geekster Labs, and today I have a sponsored review for a product that was sent to me from Padmate, and this is the PaMu Quiet Active Noise Cancellation Earbuds. And so this is a brand new product. It's actually currently right now on Indiegogo, so I'll put a link in the description if you guys are interested in pledging and purchasing one of these for yourself. But I'm going to give you guys the unboxing and show you what comes included with them. We'll talk about the sound quality, the comfort and fit of these, and then I'm going to give you guys my overall thoughts on what I think about the PaMu Quiet. So without further ado, let's get to the review. Okay guys, so before we get into the unboxing of the product, I just want to make sure to mention that this currently retails for $99 on their Indiegogo campaign. Once the campaign is over with, this price of this is going to go up to about 160 bucks. So if you want to get in on this discount, check out the Indiegogo campaign that'll be linked in the description. But if you do put money towards it on the Indiegogo, they also include two bonus items. So first is like a hard pouch, like a travel case that you can use with this. So you can put this case into this case for like traveling and such to kind of protect it. So it's a nice zipper hard pouch, and they also include like a nice leather lanyard that you can use on it. So it does obviously come with a lanyard already, but this is like a slightly longer one, and it's like a nice leather style with like a belt loop type of thing clip. So these are two items that come in addition to this if you get this on the Indiegogo campaign. Okay, so let's check out what's inside the box. Okay, inside the first box we have the additional ear tips that come with it. So there's 3 sets of ear tips. Obviously it has a pair of ear tips on them right now, and so then it also includes 2 other sizes here in case the pair that's on there right now doesn't fit you quite nicely. That's very important in order to have a nice seal inside your ear, which is going to help the active noise cancellation work very well with this earbuds or this headphones. So that's included right there, the ear tips. After that we do have some paperwork. So we have the warning and declarations, like warranty type of stuff, and then we have the manual in a bunch of different languages, so that is included there as well. And then after that we have this box right here, which includes the soft pouch. So it does include a nice little soft pouch if you want to keep this case protected, like in your bag or whatever, and you didn't do the Indiegogo campaign and get the nice hard pouch right here. So it does include this nice soft pouch to protect it. It does have the lanyard, so you can strap it around there and put it around your neck or in your pocket or whatever it is if you want to use that, and the USB Type-C to USB-A charging cable, which is what you use to charge up the case itself. So let's take a closer look at the case and let's talk about some of the features of the headphones. Okay, so now let's take a look at the case. This is a really nice designed case. It has a leatherish look to it. I don't know if it's genuine leather or not, but it looks and it feels like leather. And it's basically covered completely. You can kind of see that texture right there. So obviously it has like a pocket watch type of design where you press the top and it opens up to reveal the earphones inside there, which is pretty cool. And we'll talk about the earphones in just a second. But so it's a nice enclosure, keeps everything protected. It's hard, it's like made of plastic, has something like a plastic shell, but the outside does have a leather feel to it. It's soft on the top and the back. It does have like a little hook on here, so if you want to attach the included lanyard, you can hook it to the top and, you know, put it in around your neck if you want to use a lanyard, or you could put it on your bag or hook it onto other things if you want to use a different type of hook with that. But it does have that little latch on top right there. So this is using a USB Type-C on the side right there, which is obviously the cable that it comes with, to charge it up, or it actually works with the Qi charger as well. So you can just place it right down on the Qi charger and it will charge it up wirelessly. One of the really cool things about this though is it has LED, like an LED ring light on the top edge. It is a little hard to spot. I actually didn't even notice it was on there until I was looking up the features of it, and I noticed it in the instructions and such. But there's actually a ring light here. You can only kind of see it when it's in darker conditions. So if you're outside during the day, you probably won't be able to tell how much battery life is in it. But if you put it into your device, the device you're using with it might be able to tell you how much battery life is left in them. But that's pretty cool that it does have a status light in there, and this will give you 10.5 hours of charging time. You can actually see the light just turned on right there. I'm not sure if that's showing up on camera, and it just went away. So this will give you 10.5 hours of battery life. So the earphones themselves will last 3.5 hours. With the case, you can get 10.5 hours of usage with them, which is pretty nice. Alright, so that's pretty much all there is to say about the case. Let's check out the earphones now inside the case. So when we pop open the case to reveal the headphones, so they are being held in by like a little magnetic mechanism in there, and this is obviously how they get charged up. You can see the tabs in there, and so those will charge up really easily. You can close it up and put that to the side. So the earphones themselves are really nice, and they're very lightweight, they're small. Let me give you guys a comparison. So this is a regular pair of AirPods compared to them. So they're almost the same size. The AirPods are a little bit longer, but not by much. So they're very tiny. They only come in black right now. They do have LED LED lights right there. I'm not sure. There it goes. It's flashing right there. And they will basically sync up with your device the second you take them out. So these do feature active noise cancellation. I'm going to talk more in detail about that in the sound part of this review. But just to give you guys a little teaser, it's actually quite good. So this pair right here, they have some touch controls on the side. And that is one thing I will say that is a little bit tricky about them, is that when you're using them, there's different controls you can do. So depending on the right or the left, you can answer calls, you can hang up on calls, you can skip tracks, you can go back in tracks, you can engage Siri or your audio assistant, like if you have an Android or an iPhone. And on the other side, it has a thing where you can turn on the active noise cancellation. So basically, if you just tap the side of it, that will engage any of those options right there. However, that's one thing I did notice too. Whenever it's in your ear and you feel like it's kind of falling out of your ear, when you have to push this further into your ear, you're going to accidentally tap it and be engaging those controls when you probably don't want to. So I wish it was kind of like a different place where you could put that sensitivity for the button for it to interact with it. It's not a big deal. It's just if you have to push it into your ear, it's going to stop playing your music and you have to tap it again to continue playing your music. So not a big issue, but something I did notice quite a bit when I was using it, when they were falling out of my ears. But when it comes to actually like the comfort and fit of these, they fit very nicely in the ear. You can actually use these to work out in. They're IPX4 certified, so water resistance is basically what it's going to give you, so you can work out with these. They won't get messed up. You can't go swimming with them or take them out to the river or the beach or anything like that, but they can get water splashed onto them and they should still hold it pretty well. The other thing I will mention about the touch controls is when you activate the active noise cancellation, you basically long press on the right one, but there's no indication, there's no audible beep or noise or anything. It just kicks in, and you can usually tell, depending on the scenario that you're in, that it's been turned on, because you can tell when active noise cancellation is on. Everything kind of gets really quiet. But I kind of wish there was like a beep or something to let you know, like, yes, it's been engaged. It doesn't do that. Not a big deal, but just something I noticed while playing around with them. Okay, so now let's get into sound quality. So let's talk about the active noise cancellation. So the active noise cancellation on these is pretty impressive. Now I'm not going to say that they sound the same as like over-ear larger headphones, the active noise cancellation you get with those. But still, I was pretty impressed by the fact that these little earbuds can block out quite a bit of noise. Now you do need to make sure you find the right tip to make sure you can block in or clog up the ear canal pretty well, so that way you can't have any extra audio coming in or sound coming into your ears. But when you're using them with the right type of tips and you do engage the active noise cancellation, it definitely blocks out quite a bit of sound. So like in my office, I usually have the fan running in my office when I'm doing my work. Couldn't hear the fan when it was running. I have my kids next door when they're doing homeschooling here. I couldn't hear anything from them. So it actually does quite a good job of blocking out noise pretty well. So now let's talk about sound quality. Sound quality is quite good, especially for the price point of these. These are under $200. Even when they come to full price, if you get them on Indiegogo, they'll be $99, so that's an even better deal. But especially when you're featuring the active noise cancellation, the highs were very clear, the mids are solid, and even the bass had really good thump as well. I did notice that a lot. Some people always ask me about how the bass is in certain earphones. And when listening to hip hop and music that had heavy bass, you could hear it very clearly. It was really solid. It was really thumping, good bass. So when it comes to sound quality, it was definitely an enjoyable experience. No problem whatsoever. Now, during these COVID times that everyone's on using Zoom and video conferencing and Skype and Microsoft Teams and such, people have been asking me on a lot of my earbud or headphone reviews how the microphone is. I usually don't pay any attention to the microphone because that's such a secondary thing for me. I'm not really worried. As long as someone can hear me on the other end, if I'm on a phone call, that's all I really care about. I don't really care about the quality of it. But now that people are doing things with Zoom and stuff, a lot more often people are asking questions about the quality of it. So I wanted to give you guys a quick test to show you what it sounds like when using this, when recording some audio, using to do the screen recording on my computer. So you'll hear what it sounds like when it's connected to my MacBook Pro. So let's do that now. All right, guys, so this is the sound quality of the microphone with the PaMu Quiet, and we're in a Zoom right now, and it's only actually using the left side to record audio. There's no microphone that's recording it with the right, it's just the left side. So this is kind of a good example of what it would sound like if you wanted to have a Zoom call while using your PaMu Quiet as a microphone. So that's it. So those are my thoughts on the PaMu Quiet, and if you guys are interested in purchasing this product, I'll put a link down below in the description to make that really easy to find. If you guys want to check out some of my other videos, I have 2 clips over here you can click on. And if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, make sure you click on my face, and don't forget to ring that bell to be notified of all my new reviews as they drop on my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video review.